Hey everyone, it's Blue Lizard Jello, and welcome back to Blue Plays Ashen. We are here in the Eye of the Needle, or we're going to be entering into the Eye of the Needle, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. I do have Isla with me. Our active quest is to go and hunt down Aki, or Akka, I think is how they pronounce it. But I don't know that we're going to be getting that today. You see, last time I did part of a quest, but I also did some exploration, and I talked about the balance that as a content creator I have to try and find between progressing a story, progressing a game, and also showing you everything there is to see. And a lot of the feedback I got says that you want to see the exploration, you want to see the item discovery. So you know what, that's how I normally play these games anyway, so why break the mold? And I think that's what we're going to do. So starting today, I am going to be exploring these areas a bit more fully, starting actually all the way back here. Now, up north, with Vagrant's Rest, Wandering Lake, other than the back of Wrinkled Grotto, which got a little bit too hairy for me, I think that I've covered this area pretty thoroughly at this time, whereas all of this, I know that there are probably dozens and dozens of items that I've yet to find. Now, many of them might just end up being consumables, but I do need scoria because I want to upgrade some more weapons, and there also could be some armor hidden about. So we're actually going to start here up these stairs. I know that there's a couple of items that I could get. Right here is one. Oh, it's actually a weapon. Broken Mallee Club. No longer a source of noble entertainment. By the way, you also notice I put a lot of items in stash, so I could do some exploration and focus on the loot and not just where am I going to put it. Once used in the noble Athirian sport of Mallee, this club has found a less graceful purpose in the hands of vagrants. When escaping his kingly responsibilities for an afternoon, my father loved nothing better than a stirring game of Mallee, Amara says. Wonder if that's something like croquet, polo. So it actually also looks like I could have been using this the whole time to get back up that hill that you slide down to get into the Eye of the Needle, which is really, really good to know. Also, over here, I just have to make this jump. Let's see, there it is. Aim it, and perfect. I really do enjoy the platforming in this game for the most part. And what do we get? Medium scoria stash. And this is why we explore, because my goodness, 2,500 scoria is nothing to scoff at. Was there anything else in this area? Probably not. No. I am using my runic axe. This is the only weapon so far that I have upgraded to the Ashen Fuse state. So I'm more than happy to use this. And I can already see items. Look at this. I mean, all of these wonderful travelers with their wares, but there's an item right there. An item right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We have a lot to find. But let's basically just kind of run wherever we see those items hiding about. So we know that there's the one. I've already lost it. Fortunately, I am actually now one-shotting all of these weaker enemies. There we go. Thank you, Isla. Oh, he actually dropped a sapote for us. Perfect. Love having those consumables. Now, where was that one item? I need to back up and get the lay of the land here. Nope, there it is. You can see I'm not even taking all that much damage anymore. Pretty pleased about that. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this item, kind of scout from there, and then we'll see about getting across this river here to get all those others. I would love to find more armor sets. I know that. Can I do an assist climb here? Seems to be pretty finicky where you can use it and where you can kind of just spam it, but I guess I'll probably have to jump from here. Maybe from this rock? Ooh, I don't know. I'm not thinking I could make that, but almost. Can I do an assist climb right here? It seems too tall. Alright, let's figure this out. Maybe that jump, actually? That could be it. That could be it. Let's get up here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I bet this is it. Although, that's a pretty far jump. That is a pretty far jump. Let's, Oh, goodness. Wow. Okay. Wasn't expecting to make that. But this is... Ooh, don't overshoot it. Oh, and it's a feather. These are really good because even though it's a modest increase, it's a permanent increase. So +2 to my max health. Excellent. All right, well, we know that there's some more across the way. Across this river. I definitely want to Make my way there carefully. Can I? Now that's too deep. I do have to be careful about the deep water. Tell you what, let's actually make this jump. And then we can cross just over here and kind of follow that ridge. I know that the outpost was up there, and we did explore the outpost, which was pretty cool and all, but we didn't explore this left side of the ridge, it seems. So that is what we will do right now. Okay, so outpost right up there. Oh, got an Ina here. Or an Einar, rather. One-shotting them. Careful, back up, back up. And the finish. Great. Always looking for more items now. I'm so glad that a lot of you like the exploration, because frankly, I feel like I've been doing myself a disservice in the kind of the sake of trying to give you guys something more entertaining to watch. Okay, what do you got for me? Oh, okay. A little bit faster than I was anticipating. That's all right. Oh, but you dropped a sapote for me? No, an apple cricket. Okay. I can deal with it. What's that? Oh, I guess that was that elk sounding thing. And a spearhead. I did deposit my spearheads. I probably didn't need to do that. But that's okay. So all these ruins right here, I'm sure contain more items. In fact, it looks like there's a place to jump across. So let's loop around. And honestly, the more time I spend in this game, in my opinion, the better, because it is just... it's really something special. They have something unique here that follows a lot of the same... I don't want to call them tropes, but, you know, for lack of a better word, let's say it. The tropes of the Souls-like genre. But at the same time, they've injected all of these nuances that just have turned it into something very unique, in my opinion. And I'm loving it. I am absolutely adoring it. Now, the co-op. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The co-op leaves a lot to be desired. So there's something over there, but I think probably something over, yep, here as well, which is what we saw. And it's just 250 scoria. But the co-op, I love the idea of the passive co-op. I think it can fit into this type of game. But I don't think it was implemented perfectly well. Ah, Broken Feather Club. Look at that. That actually looks really neat. Decorated with red leather and squark feathers. The bird's beaks packs a nasty peck. Do you think the leather started out red? Ooh, I see what you're saying, Isla. Look at the stun. Holy cow, 25 stun? 25 stun is absolutely incredible. It's a two-handed. Ah, tell you what, if I can upgrade this, this might replace the runic axe, because the runic axe has only 10 stun. I'm sure that the club is going to have significantly less overall damage, but I can deal with that. Okay, so let's take a quick peek around. Make sure we're not missing anything else. Always scour the cliffs, because they do like to hide them in places you have to jump to. Nope. And apparently we have some company. Careful now. There we are. But the co-op. My biggest problem with the co-op is, other than the NPC kind of changing the gear that it's using, you have no indication that you're playing with someone else. And when I was playing in the last episode, you all saw that I spammed the emote just to see if he would do it back, and he did, which is really my only indication that he was another person and not just an NPC. Okay, so here's just another place I could have crossed, it seems. I'm actually going to go back up here if it lets me, which it looks like it will. So in terms of what it could do better, I think co-op, at least having indication that you've joined someone's game or that they've joined yours, would be nice. And I think making the requirements a little bit clearer as well. Right now, they're basically saying, as long as you are... oh, we're in Sindri's view now. Okay. I think if they could just tell you, you know, what requires... or what is the co-op requirement? Right now, the only indication we have, it looks like this side might be clear now. Unless I can get on the wall. Definitely looks like I would hide stuff up there. But I hope I'm making a modicum of sense. You know, I would like to know, how do I initiate co-op, and when has co-op begun? That's it. Just give me those, and I would be a lot happier with the way that the co-op system is. The other is the items themselves. This game really, really encourages thorough exploration, because there are items just hidden everywhere. I mean, absolutely everywhere. The problem is, it doesn't seem that there's anything that makes the weapons stand out from each other. You have your one-handed, and you have... Oh, and you have your two-handed, but that's about it. Really, I'm not seeing any reason to use one over the other. All right. Oh, careful. I thought he was dead after that. And took a lot of needless damage here. Luckily, they're not actually doing all that much. I'm just going to use a sapote. And then maybe a mushroom. There we are. But what I mean by is there's not enough distinction. Yes, they look different, but the movesets are virtually identical. The movesets are virtually identical, and I'm not seeing any interesting features with the weapons. There's no special abilities. I'm not seeing any magical abilities, even though I've seen other enemies use magical abilities. I'm not... Okay, there's my first fall damage, it would seem. I thought I could make that jump. And that's something I would like to see. Give me a reason to hunt down all of these weapons. Give me a reason to explore every nook and cranny instead of just getting spearheads and scoria and weapons that, frankly, don't function any differently. Okay, some more Einar. Let's take a look at the map. So I think I'm going to go north and kind of just follow along the northern edge and loop it all the way around to Solitude to see if there's anything more I haven't found. I have already found 2 weapons that I apparently ran right past. I would love to find more armor. At the very least, the armor looks so distinct and so fun that I do want to collect all of that. Are you going to let me climb this hill? What if I kind of go about it at an angle? Or jump right at the last second. Oh, you don't let me jump at the last second. I have a feeling. Yep, once I get on top, I can just run. And there's an item right over there. Got some ruins coming up, though. Always a good source of more items. And enemies hiding on top is also a good indication. So let's just run in here. Take you out. Oh, few enemies. Watch the spear. Watch the spear. Do love this running attack. Spearhead. All right, Isla, you doing all right? Oh. Climb up here and deal with you. You know, these travelers are all over the place. Which is kind of interesting because it does allow you to buy stuff on the fly, which is really nice. I don't think I need anything at this time. Ooh, I'm liking up here though. Little camp. Please be something interesting. Small square sash. And see that right there kind of bothers me. Not that was well hidden, but I make all this climb to get 250 scoria, and it just, I don't know. It makes me wonder at what point am I going to get tired of exploring when I'm not getting anything useful out of it. You know, yes, the reward itself can be the exploration, but I don't know. As a video game, there always needs to be the carrot on the stick. And we talk about that. My friend Gladdy and I, if you've been watching my Terraria series, you've heard Gladdy speak a number of times, but there's always this idea of the carrot on the stick. And what we mean by that is it's always driving you forward. It's always encouraging you to keep going. And if the carrot isn't there, the motivation isn't there. And if the motivation isn't there, well, there are other games to be played. So this game, I think it's lacking a little bit in that carrot or carrot on the stick aspect. Now, I'm still very early in the game as far as I know, and maybe that's going to change. Maybe I'm going to get to a section where the higher I climb, the better the loot gets. But I don't know. I haven't seen that just yet. Okay, I like this area. This looks like maybe I could do an assisted climb, but I don't see it. So I'll tell you what, why don't we... Careful now. There we are, and finish. Got you. And hook. There we are, nice jump. You do have a very floaty jump, which... Ooh, this is Raffet Island. Oh, I like that. What was that noise? Did Isla die? Oh, Isla might have drowned. That might have been that sound. I hope that's not the case. Now, I know you can get items from the raffets. I think you can get at least a pote. Oh, medium scoria stash, yes please. But I wonder if that's what that was. Isla just passed away because she drowned. Hushed remains. That's not actually marked on the map, but there's this one little island. Right. Oh, it's not really an island, but this little outcropping. It has at least one item. And we get a Craven Remnant. Those are very, very handy. Very valuable. Anything hiding? Oh, actually, this almost looks like I could... Nah. It almost looked like I could make my way up there, but I guess not. I guess not. Okay, so nothing too fancy, but I've now explored it, and that's what I'm out here doing. Oh. Whoops. Can I get over here? I'm gonna use the overhead. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna switch to one-handed. And go for the bash. Bash again. Oh, and it killed him with the bash. Beautiful. So here we are, I think, approaching Solitude. That is right. And I think, as far as I know, most of the items in there have now been picked up. So let's just deal with these enemies, and then we're going to go into Solitude and make sure that that is pretty clear. Oh, gonna take... Oh, nice dodge. You're still... Oh, you're not dead, except now Ukoto's Guile dealt with you. Unless that sound... No, that sound was a different sound than my stamina being depleted. Yeah, looks like I did lose Isla, which is, frankly, a big shame. I could maybe get on the wall here, though. Yeah, I can't make that jump, and now I don't have Isla. Hopefully I can get to a ritual stone soon enough. Okay, I'll admit that this has been fun, and it's been nice to actually talk about my feelings of the game, because so far I've offered nothing but praise, and not that that is necessarily a bad thing. I want to praise a game that is clearly just made with so much love and admiration for the genre, but at the same time, I have to identify the shortcomings, because if by any way this information can get to the developers, maybe they can improve on their next outing. Can I... That looks risky. Can I, by any way... Now, trying to see if I could skirt along the edge. Okay, so let's again take a look at the map. So there's Solitude, which just kind of hooks around, and then it drops down into Sindri's View, which I know that I'm going to have some exploring in Sindri's View. But let's go make sure that we've taken care of Solitude. Shouldn't be too bad. Heavens, Betsy. Ooh, you don't take much damage. And this is with an ash-infused weapon and 5... Oh, my heavens. Did I not explore up here at all? Because this guy seems very, very tough. And big hit. Nice. 802 scoria. I don't think that I killed him. Either that or maybe Jokel did it for me. So in the comments, one thing that I did one time, and it actually was really fun, was I tried to encourage some conversation about a specific topic, and that's what I'd like to hear about today. If you've been playing, or if you're just following along with the videos, I would love to hear, what do you think that the developers didn't get quite right in this game? Maybe you feel similarly the way I do about the co-op, or about the items that you find, or maybe you think I'm completely wrong, but let me know in the comments below where you think the developer... Oh, I don't know why, but this looks ominous. And look at all these statues. Look at them all. I mean, there's got to be at least 15 of them on screen right now. There's something there, something with those statues. But yeah, let's talk about that in the comments below, where they just didn't get it quite right. Again, that's not us, bashing the game. It's just us being appreciative of everything they've given us, and also saying, hey, next time, there's a few things that we think that you could do better. And I would love it if they heard, if they could actually hear our feedback. Okay, I'm not seeing any enemies, which has me more concerned than seeing enemies. What? Oh, it's a feather. Okay, I love feathers. We got +2 to max health again. Beautiful. But there's got to be more. There has to be more, right? I mean, there seems to be something significant about this area, the shrine of sorts. But, okay, another item hiding back here. No enemies? Just that one guarding it? And just a small scoria stash. Oh, wait. Definitely an item at the top of the tower. Definitely an item at the top of the tower. I saw, yep, there's the symbol. How can I get there? Let's take a look, see if there's anywhere I could jump to. Maybe if I had a co-op partner, I could do an assist climb somewhere. Although I don't know. Can I get? Maybe I can get here. Let's try a few things. I don't think I can make that jump, but I think I can get to that ledge from this side. Oh, don't slide. No, no. Okay, I'll loop around. I will just loop around. And then jump here. That's still quite the distance. I don't think I can make that. I don't think that even a co-op assist would help. All right, let's... It's not even that far off, but no, there's no way. There's simply no way. I'm assuming that beam in the sky is a ritual stone. I wonder if there's something I'm missing. I really don't see any way. I don't want to spend too much time. I am thinking I'm lacking something, or somehow a co-op partner would be able to help, but frankly, I don't know. Okay, well, let's get back into it. Let's get back into exploration. We're going to go into Sindri's Rest now. I feel pretty good about all the areas north of Sindri's Rest. Now, Sindri's Rest, I definitely, I wouldn't say rushed through it, but I didn't take a whole lot of time. So let's see. That's a big slide. But it should put me right in line with that item. So I tell you what, let's just do it. Don't, oh, wait. Oh, goodness, okay. Thought it was gonna fall. And we have another small scoria stash. I mean, they do add up. They do add up, but 250 is pretty piddly at this time. And anything else? No, possibly could get up there, but I didn't see a way readily available. Now we're in the thick of it. So let's do some scanning. Is that a spider up on the tower? It is. That is a spider up on the tower, or a crag, as they are. Thank you for Uli for letting me remember, or helping me to remember what those are called. So crags of spiders. In fact, I think this is just the Corb area, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think there's actually much left in Sindri's View, or at least in this half. Maybe down more by the Tower of Nomen. So let's actually not go down in here. I don't need to be fighting a Corb. In fact, I think there's a second one up here by these rocks. So let's just run by the ruins. We'll scan kind of the tops of them. Nothing standing out, just some Einar. What I could do, how close am I to a ritual stone? Actually, just down here to the south there's one. That way I think just getting close enough to a resting stone or a ritual stone may bring back Isla. And one more. Oh, that running, spinning attack never gets old. It's so effective. All right, I see an item here. Let's track. Oh, okay. Let's fight a Corb. Oh, wow. They go down quickly now. They go down super quick now. Let's get up here and Crag, where'd you go? Crags plural, it seems. Definitely time to get my lantern out. So how do I... Oh, I guess right here. Is that the item I was looking at? I believe it is. Spearhead, all right. I would be okay with more time-worn spears. In fact, let's use the time-worn spears. I have not really been giving them the time of day like they deserve. All right, let's check this. Kind of want to start heading... Oh, okay. And that did not kill you, so that's a problem. And even more of a problem that I'm just missing now. Ooh. Okay, and finish. Yes, good. Didn't even kill the Einar in one hit. That's an issue. Ah, shadow person. Okay. Careful now. Oh, I don't like that. I think I just barely dodged that. Oh, I don't have any stamina. There we are, 280. And a crag behind me. Trying to actually give him the jukes just in case he decided to spit his bile at me, but he didn't. Okay, I'm surprisingly not seeing... I just love that up there. I'm not seeing any items. So either I was very thorough, or there's just not a lot here, or they're very well hidden. All possibilities. Time to get the lantern out, though. It's getting a little bit dark. Nope. Have that one right there. How am I gonna get there? Possibly from the wall? Can I... Oh! Hey, you're back. That isn't gonna work. Let's take a look. Unless I get it from the other side, but I'm thinking maybe it's this wall right here. So could I do an assist climb anywhere around here? You don't want me to do that. Maybe I could try this pillar again. Nah. Especially if I miss. So one thing I'd love for you, anyone who's playing along, actually, let me check the other side. If you're playing along and you have an idea of how I get some of these items that seem well out of reach, please let me know. You don't have to spoil anything, but it seems like, especially in that last area with all those statues, and again, I'm convinced that those statues will play a role at some point, but I'm just wondering, is there something that I'll get later that allows me to explore more fully? That is my question to all of you. Okay, I'm just trying to... So the item is here. So if I go on the other side, is there a way to get it from back here? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is maybe one of those areas I have to pass, unless... Wait a second. Can I... Is this just maybe a really... Oh gosh, I hope not. I'm wondering if this is just... Oh, okay. Assisted climb here. I wonder if this is going to be a really complex pillar jumping puzzle. And if it is, and I end up getting a small scoria stash... Oop, okay, that was terrible. Should have given a little bit of a sprint. I'll be writing a sternly worded letter. Let's try this again. See, and I don't really want to sprint, but I'm going to have to sprint, and then I'm going to overshoot it. No, wait, maybe I could actually get to that tower, though. Maybe that's the trick. All right, well, let's, oh, I don't know, that's far. Oh, that's doable, though. That's doable. Okay, let's do that again. That jump is excuse me. That jump is doable. Ah. Okay. All right. Oh! Bother. Third time's the charm. Okay. Now what does that get me? Does that get me anything? Oh no. Is there really nothing here? That ledge does not look like I can traverse it. Right. Okay, let's go back. There's no way I can make that. I mean, that's way, way out of reach. Is there an item up there too? Did I just catch a little fleck of an item? No? Thought I did. Thought I did. Oh, there's an item over there. Well, I'm not sure about this one. You'll have to mark that down as something that you guys may have to spoil for me, because frankly, I am going to take some fall damage. Yep, certainly. Because I just don't know how to get there. Finish, good. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go get that one item I just saw in the distance this way, and then I think we'll actually call it apart to get a lot of good stuff. That one is a good climb. I'm hoping this one is definitely achievable. Let's go this way. Let's go to the left. And then I think we will do another episode of good exploration, because there's definitely more here in Cinder's View, and Listener's Ridge has an absolute metric ton of stuff, I'm sure. And I think when we get back to Vagrant Rest, we should be able to upgrade some weapons, or at least a new one to play around with. Might as well use my gourd here, since I'm going to be heading back soon. And yeah, you got that one. I believe in you. So, head this way. Oh, assist climb. Yes, please. Okay, is that the one I was looking at? I'm not sure. I think that might be something else. Here's more of those statues. Oh, no. Don't fall. Here's my guess. Here's what I'm gonna assume. No, they can't be fast travel locations. There's something with mobility with them, because they always seem to be in locations that otherwise would be inaccessible. Ah, here we go. Small scoria stash. Sometimes they're out in the open, but a lot of times they're just in places where I can't reach without their help. Whatever their help entails. So that's what I'm thinking. I am absolutely 100% convinced that there's something with these statues. Alright, so statue. I know that I have the item over there, which we'll go get. But what about up here? Aha, yes. Medium scoria stash, better than a small scoria stash. That is going to allow me to do some really, really good upgrading when I get back. Okay, so now I want to drop down relatively carefully. I'm not too afraid of the fall damage. It does seem pretty muted in this game. And... oh. Or I just will take none with that clever jump. Oh, pillars. I don't think I have to sprint these, though, which is good. And small scoria stash. Okay, on that note, let's use a Craven Remnant. Let's head back to Vagrant's Rest. Didn't mean to actually put it on my hotbar, but I can still use that. And now that we are back, let's use everything that's in our stash scoria-wise. Brings us up to a whopping... oh, 14,000. Right, good. I probably need some upgrade materials, which I did store. By the way, if I didn't show off this bedroom, look at this. I mean, you have your own little hearth, a nice bed, a reading table, little nook here with some herbs drying. I love it. I can't wait to see what this looks like when it's finished. So let's grab my sapient moss. Let's grab... I don't think I need the roots yet because I haven't seen those, but I want to... I want to try and upgrading that new club that has the massive stun, but I want a new one-hander as well. What do I want? Guardian Bludgeon? No, if I'm going to do a club, I want something sharp. I always want something sharp and something that stuns. So what do we want? I mean, I could go back to my trusty double-sided. I do like the double-sided. Although I like the look of that mauling axe. Or the fanged. Let's go the fanged axe. Fanged axe is kind of interesting. Let's take that. Let's see what we can upgrade that to. Need a good source of damage. Stun never hurts, even though I'm not fully familiar with the mechanic yet. And let's see. So, the Prophetic Basher, no, we're going to upgrade this for 500. Almost doubling the damage. Heavens to Betsy. Then for 4,500, I could bring that up to Forged. Let's do that. And then I could bring it up to Ashen Fused. Just barely. For 164 damage. 196 critical. Okay, but let's focus on my Fanged Axe. See what kind of damage I can get out of that. It won't be that much. Because now... So we're up to 79 damage. I think we can still work with that, though. I think we can work with that. 177 damage. That's a pretty significant damage decrease, but I think we can play around with that a little bit. Oh, not that. Let's switch out the Fanged Axe. There we go. Let's make sure... I want to actually take these off of my hotbar. So I will get those. I don't know why it says I have 0 sapotes when I do have one. That was a bit strange. There we go. Okay. Well, we did not progress the story at all. We had a conversation about the game. I did a lot more exploration. I'm hoping you enjoyed that. I definitely had fun with it. Although I think my point still has some merit that they need to give me more of a reason to explore. That's how I feel. Maybe you feel differently, but I'd love to hear you sound off in the comments below. Before we go anywhere else, let's just check. So that's 11,000 for the next level. I'm going to check one more place. I just want to check over by Isla and see if I can increase the potency of the gourd yet. And that's where we'll wrap up. We actually ended up going a little bit longer today for the exploration setting or session, and I think that's okay. Hopefully you all don't mind too much. Maybe you found out how to get some items that you couldn't get prior, or maybe you're just shaking your head because the ones that I couldn't get are really easy to get, but you can let me know in the comments below. Okay, so we can go up to 133. I think that's worth it. There we go. Well, this has been Blue Plays Ashen, a bit of a different session. A lot of conversation, a lot of exploration, no progression, and I'm okay with that. Let me know in the comments below if you are as well. But that is going to do it for this episode of Blue Plays Ashen. Hope you're all enjoying this wonderful game as much as I am, or at least half as much, because even then I think you'd be in good shape. But I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.